Hey guys, I'm super excited to talk about chapter 4, using bar models for addition and subtraction. So we are using our Math and Focus book, and this is again on chapter 4. And so the next page talks about when do you use addition and subtraction in real world problems. We know that there are lots of times that we need to be able to add and subtract things quickly, and using these bar models are going to help us to demonstrate what we're doing. It's really cool that we're able to see that you'll get extra practice with this in third grade. And then in fourth grade, you'll even get to do some multiplication and division while using bar models. So it's kind of neat, neat little tool to be able to use. So our question says, when do you use addition and subtraction in real world problems? I'd love for you to think of a time, and maybe you can add that in our comments, when you might use addition and subtraction in a real world problem. We use bar models to help us show part to whole, or adding on and taking away from different sets, comparing two sets, and then solving real world problems, things that happen that we actually need to be able to add our grocery list together, all of those kinds of things. So that is our big question. And so I want to get us going right into our first big word problem. So the goal again is that we can use bar models to interpret and represent the parts of a whole concept for addition and subtraction. So here's Naomi. Naomi has some coins. She has 3 cups of coins, right? So the first cup contains 6 coins. There's 6 in there. The second cup contains more coins than the third cup. The first cup has the most number of coins. So what is the least possible number of coins that Naomi has? Then what is the greatest possible number of coins that Naomi has? So if our first cup has 6 coins, and we know that our second cup has more than our third cup. So there are 3 cups, right? And we know that our first cup has the most number of coins. All right, so second cup contains more coins than the third cup, but the first cup has the most number of coins. So how many coins could she have? What's the least possible number of coins that Naomi could have? Our first cup has 6 coins. Our second cup has more than our third. So let's see, could Naomi have 3 coins in her second cup and maybe 1 coin in her third cup? So 6 plus 3 plus 1, she could have 9 coins. What's the greatest possible number of coins that she could have? I want you to see if you can come up with that answer. I'll give you just a minute, and then we'll get started. Our next slide says, solve this problem. There are 7 apples and 9 oranges in a box. How many apples and oranges are in all? When you see in all, you know that they're going to put it together, and that's really important. So we've got our 7 apples. Here's my 7, and I've got my 9 oranges. So when we put 7 and 9 together, how much do we get? So that would look like 7 plus 9. If you remember, one of the cool skills we talked about was making 10 really quick. 9's pretty close to 10, isn't it? So if I added 10 plus 7, in my mind, I would get 17. But I know 9 is 1 less than that. So 17 minus 1 would give me a total of 16. So there are 16 apples and oranges in all. Good job. Our next question says, take fewer than 20 red and green. Use the red and green to tell an addition story to your partner. Draw a bar model with your partner to represent the problem. So this is an opportunity for you to take that group of 20 things and divide them up. So if we pretended that we had red Legos and green Legos, you could tell a story to your partner. So this is kind of an optional activity that you and mom can probably do together, and try to make 20. If I had 20 red or I want to take fewer than 20, so I had 10 red. Here's my 10 red, we'll pretend, and my 10 green. 10 plus 10 would equal 20. There's lots of great ways that you can do that. Our next slide says Molly has 8 yellow cubes. Lucy has 7 red cubes. How many cubes do they have in all? So we're going to go through the steps of how to understand this problem. Step 1. How many cubes does Molly have and how many cubes does Lucy have? And what do I need to find?